Hey, what's up, everyone? You're here with Chris and Goran, the Pick Dawgz from Pick Dawgz. Thank you for joining us here for your free pick in this Iran versus USA matchup of Group B World Cup, round 3 of group stage. Chris, this is actually a pretty weird game, to be honest. I was watching a little bit of a press conference with some USA players, and they've been asked about some visas and whatnot by the Iranian reporters and stuff like that. So there's been a lot of stuff going on in the back of this game, and I just don't know what to think of it.
Without going, without raising up too many, debates on stuff like that, it annoyed me a little bit because you have, all these press conferences about, the coach, they're saying, oh, the coach wants to, support this group, and but they can't even say the name of the country, right? Blah blah blah. Let's just focus on why those guys are there. They're playing a football game. They're playing the World Cup. Let's just focus on that, and that's what I'm going to do. I want to focus on the good that we have going on, because this is going to be a very good matchup between two teams. This is basically, if you win, you're in, and that's the way to look at it, because USA, they've had those two draws. But I think there was a lot to take away from that draw against England. The USA defense looked really good, or maybe that was England, feeling themselves a little bit too much after that 6-2 win over Iran. But I think there's something to be said for how well USA played in that game. Granted, though, they treated that draw like they won, the whole thing. But I think if you go into this game with Iran and USA, just with so much at stake, I think both teams are basically going to throw everything at the wall, see what sticks. Because if you don't bring out your best material here, you could be going home, and it's as simple as that. I'm going to go with both teams to score in this one. Like I said, USA's defense was strong against England, and do I expect Iran to barrage them with goals here? No, but I do think Iran gets on the score sheet. I do think USA breaks down Iran as well. So I think at the very least you get a 1-1 game, if not more. So I'm going to go with both teams to score plus 105.
Yeah, you know what, Chris? Like you said, USA didn't have a great first game against Wales. They should have gotten a win in that one. They should have knocked Wales down to the bottom when they had the opportunity. But that second game against England was definitely a huge step forward for the USA team, and we'll see if they can get some of that game here as well. Iran, they have a point over USA. They're in second place right now, which means that with a draw, they are advancing to the knockouts, and for that reason, I don't think they will be too eagerly to attack, especially in the first half. Now, we learned that the USA is not that good of a defensive team. At least they haven't been so far in the World Cup. They definitely have a lot of quality up in that offense, but still, I think that they're missing that number 9 striker to score those chances they create, and that could potentially be a problem for them if they get to the knockouts. But I think that if anything is going to develop in this game, Chris, it's going to be in the second half. If by some chance USA gets on the scoreboard first, I think that Iran will open up, they will attack with everything they have, and for that reason I think they will also get to the scoreboard. But I have a feeling all of this is going to happen in the second half, Chris. Iran will defend in the first half with probably 10 men behind the ball, and USA will have a lot of trouble getting past that wall. So they will need to focus, they will need to be effective, and if they can do that, they will get a win here. But otherwise, it's going to be a very, very hard game for both of these teams. So I'm going to take first half draw at even money, and then expect the game to open up in the second half, Chris.
Yeah, the only reason the only thing I would disagree with is that, and I'm not even fully disagreeing with you on that, Gordon. It's just that I don't know if Iran can have the luxury of sitting back and just parking 10 guys behind the ball. Will they? Potentially. And I again, I could fully get why they would do it, but we still have to just lay out everything on the table. There are still possible situations, as unlikely as they may be, that could still come into play here. What if in that extremely long shot Wales beats England, right? And we have a game that finishes in a draw. All of a sudden, Wales potentially leapfrogs both USA and Iran with 4 points based on goal difference, because then all of a sudden Wales has what, at least a -1 goal difference compared to -2 for Iran. So do I think that's going to happen? No, but I'm just saying we have to leave everything on the table. But like you said, I do think USA is just going to basically try to throw everything at Iran because they have to. They're the team in third place right now. They're the ones that need to go out chasing for the 3 points. And at that point, I don't think Iran's going to be able to just sit back because I do think that's what's going to happen. I think USA is going to throw everything at Iran. They're going to get a breakthrough, and it's going to force Iran to play on the front foot. So that's kind of why I was sticking with both teams to score, but I could definitely understand the first half draw.
Yeah, I mean, we've seen in a lot of games so far in the World Cup that the teams started scoring in the second half somewhere around 60th minute or so. Like I said, I wouldn't be surprised if this is going to be the case here because Iran doesn't really have to push forward here. Unless they concede a goal, then they will have to. But like you said, USA is the one that has to attack. They have to come out with everything they have. And so far, they haven't shown a lot of that offense. We know that they're definitely capable of scoring. So hopefully it's going to open up for them in this game. But if not, well, see you in 4 years, I guess.
Potentially, we may not see him then even at that point, but yeah, no, I think it's going to be a good game. I do like I do like sort of the drama that comes with it, but definitely going to have to be one to watch.
Yeah, that's it, guys. These were free picks in this Iran versus USA matchup in the World Cup on Tuesday, guys. Check out our best bets in the Pickdawgz Premium section and get one of those packs that we have up there. And for your free picks, go up to the Pickdawgz YouTube channel, guys. Make sure you subscribe, hit that like button, and we'll see you soon with more free winners.